Hi everybody, and welcome back once again to Home Built Happiness. I appreciate you guys checking back in, and if this is your first time, welcome. Today we've got a product review for you. Something that I really enjoy using. I always keep one of these on hand. I use them for a ton of things that most people probably wouldn't, but I'm gonna put one to the test, and I wanted you guys to be here to check it out with me. So right here we've got a BEATIT B10 Pro, and this right here is a lithium jump box. It is very, very small. It's 800 peak cranking amps, and it's designed to basically jumpstart your car if the battery ever goes dead. It also features 2 USB ports. It has a USB Type-C charging port, and then it also has a port for connecting your alligator clips to it to jumpstart a car. Now, here's the thing with this. If you folks go back to the Slimer video, I'll put it up here in the corner. That's a video of a motorcycle that I had purchased, kind of a barn find, like a real minimalistic look. So I wanted to take the big battery carrier out of it. I actually replaced it with this exact unit. I've probably put over 150 cycles on it just doing that. I also take little 100 watt inverters and I attach them to these jump boxes. I've got a couple other brands of them. For example, in a storage unit, if I'm needing to run lighting, if I'm needing to charge my tool batteries and I don't have any power around, it is really, really, really handy. And with it being so small, unlike older jump boxes, you can take this thing and fit it in your pocket. It's the size of a cell phone. So this unit I've had almost a year, like 10 months. And as you see on the back, I've done some testing with it that wasn't filmed, it wasn't published, it was just more for me personally. And this unit is rated at 47.36 watt hours. I was able to get previously, I got 25 watt hours out of it. I contacted the manufacturer and I explained to them the situation. I explained to them that I had used it quite a bit. I asked this manufacturer if they would send me another one, because if I tested it again and it gave me a result that was half of its discharge, its rated discharge, I did not want to make a bad review if this was just a fluke. I didn't get a good answer. They basically told me to kick rocks. I purchased one. I'll give you a link in the description. We'll see what happens with the testing here. I have charged up both units today. They are both freshly charged to 100%. I've packaged everything up exactly as it came. We're gonna do an unboxing. It's supposed to be 47 watt hours. I have a 45 watt load that we're going to put on it with the shunt, and that'll basically be a 1C discharge rate test, and we'll see if we can get an hour out of it. Alright, so here's our unit that we're going to be testing. It is brand new. I received it today. Model B10 Pro. Capacity is 12,800 milliamp hours, or 12.8 amp hours, or 47.36 watt hours. This is a magnetic box. I actually really like this. It's consistent with the one I bought a year ago. I really like this box. It's like a magnetic box. I almost just want to keep the box. All right. Like, they package it like a cell phone. Like it's I don't know. I really enjoy that. So here we go. This is the unit. Unlike the one that I have over there that's used, this still has the little rubber cap right there. Keep water out. It's nice and clean. Here we go. It gives you the model, the capacity, start current, peak current, output, USB ports, all that good stuff. Okay, and since it is USB powered, it comes with a USB-C connector. That's a, let's see, there's nothing magnetic on it or anything, but it is a flat cable. It's nice. I like it. Okay, that's the box, and inside of here It gives us the alligator clips. We get an owner's manual right here. This is 8 gauge alligator clips. It has this, it works as a voltmeter. It also automatically detects when you're trying to start a vehicle, and it will regulate power. We're not going to use that. This is what we're going to be using right here. It's the same 8 gauge. This came off of another unit that I own, a direct connection. One thing I will say with this unit, a lot of these jump packs that you get, like the Harbor Freight one that they sell, the Viking, you have to press a button so that this unit will activate the jump start function, and then it's timed and it turns off. These units do not do that, and it's something that I really like about them. So the USB and the flashlight, you have to turn the unit on for it. The jump starting feature never turns off. It is directly wired to the cells. I really like that about these. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and test both of these units. Okay, this is the old unit. Looks like 16.66. And folks, this multimeter that I'm using, I will link that in the description. I really like it. It looks like 16.60. So this actually piques my interest. I'm really excited to do this test because this unit right here, I have done probably 300 or 400 full cycles where I've actually drained this completely and recharged it. This one is brand new and has never been through a cycle before. Its full charge is over 16.5 volts. If you are trying to run it to an inverter or anything else, a lot of them have overvoltage protection that usually kicks in at 16, if not 15, so you might run into a problem doing that. Alright, so if you've seen our other video where we actually review this Alpicool K25, this unit here, it draws on max load 45 watts. Alright, let's get this test underway. Alright, so here is our test rig, and I know some of you are saying, what in the redneck are you doing? And listen guys, I apologize. It's going to do what we need it to do, and alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit some power and get our shunt powered up. Let's go ahead and hook our fridge up, see what happens. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and start now. We are currently at 1 minute 10 seconds. And we're going to run her till she dies. Alright folks, so under load at 45 watts, it looks like we are dead at 35 minutes, 20 seconds. And that was at we were actually at 9 volts on the battery. So it's slowly recovering, but there's no way that we're going to get another 20 watt hours out of this. Alright folks, we're ready to rock and roll here. We're at 16.41 on our new unit. Let's go ahead and kick it on. There we go. right, 9.07 was the cutoff, and that's at 33 minutes, 24 seconds. All right, what are my thoughts on the BEATIT B10 Pro 800 amp thing? So I thought long and hard about this. I actually slept on it. This is what I have to say. If we go ahead and remove the fact that there's a stated capacity or an advertised capacity or what our results tell us, I like it. I really like the unit. It's very small. It's very effective for what it does. It does jumpstart cars. It does charge your cell phone. It does have a neat little flashlight on the back. And it's not really that expensive. And I'll also add that with all that I've put mine through over the past 10 months, and I've put it in extreme heat, extreme cold, extreme discharge, I've left it in a state of complete discharge for extended periods of time. It always charges back up, and the fact that this thing can compare down to like the 0.03 of a watt hour with a brand new unit, I think says a lot. And if you're just the common consumer who's going to charge this up and chuck it in the trunk of your car on the off chance that you have to use it maybe once a year, once every 2 years to help a stranded motorist or help yourself out, I think it's a good buy. If you're somebody like me and you use these for all sorts of off-label things, and that 47.36 watt hours is of concern to you, and it does matter, it's not going to hold up, and in that regard, I won't recommend it. I'm also going to go ahead and return it. I've already printed out a return label for it. It's going back today because it's not its rated capacity. Before doing this test, I thought that the loss of capacity was due to the fact that I've abused this unit over the 300 cycles in 10 months that I've had it. And I didn't think it was fair to you to review something that I'd beat up and potentially damage the cells. So I bought a new one. That alone is a testament to the fact that A, it's not its rated capacity, and B, you can actually beat them and they don't degrade hardly any at all. So take that as you want to, whatever that means to you, and I will let you make the final decision on whether or not this is a good unit or not. Folks, thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time. And if you haven't, go ahead and click the subscribe, click the bell for notifications. You'll be alerted whenever we post new content that can help you out in the future. All right, see ya.